The San Diego Chargers were world champions in 1963, and a successful season in 1964 brought them to Buffalo, New York to defend their crown. The Buffalo Bills won the Eastern Division title in a tight race that went right down to the last game of the season with the Boston Patriots. So on Christmas Day, with the rest of the world opening presents, the Chargers and the Bills were preparing for the head-on clash the next day. The dismal weather, threat of rain on the 26th couldn't keep the rabid Buffalo fans away. It was a capacity crowd, standing room only, selling at top prices. So, the stage is set for the 1964 World Championship of Professional Football. The AFL's two all-league running backs, San Diego's Keith Lincoln on the left and Buffalo's Cookie Gilchrist, wish each other luck. Then the Chargers are off and running. Tobin Rote masterfully executes a draw play to Lincoln. Don Norton throws a crushing block downfield, and Keith rips up the middle for 40 yards. The Buffalo fans are stunned into silence as Rote hits tight end Dave Kusurik on a way up. It's touchdown, and with the game barely 3 minutes old, the Chargers lead 7-0. The Bills try to bounce back, but Big Ernie Ladd smothers Gilchrist for no gain, and Buffalo is forced to punt. The San Diegans are on the move again. Halfback Paul Lowe bolts off tackle for 20 yards. And here's where things begin to turn for the worse. Lowe is injured on the tackle. But here's the big play, the tackle heard round the world. Keith Lincoln, attempting to grab a swing pass from Rote, is speared by Buffalo's Mike Stratton. A sickening thud, and now the Chargers are minus Lincoln and Aldridge. With San Diego holding a slim 7-3 lead, Buffalo scraps back. Quarterback Jack Kemp eludes several Chargers, finds Gilchrist on a broken play. Bunkum and Whitehead make the stop. Scoring from there, the Bills move to a 10-7 lead. Coming right back, Cookie Gilchrist crashes off tackle, thunders 39 yards before being run out of bounds by Kenny Graham and Ron Carpenter at the 8-yard line. Then the 17-yard field goal pushes the Bills' lead to 13-7 at halftime, and with things looking gloomy for San Diego, the weather even gloomier, Big Jack McKinnon brightens things up by blasting through and over 5 Bills on the draw play. Into the fourth quarter, the Bills hold a 13-7 advantage. Kemp flicks a slant pass to Glenn Bass on a 51-yard play. Westmoreland catching Bass from behind on the 1-yard line. Buffalo scored on the next play. Buffalo kicks off, and watch little Leslie Speedy Duncan, who thrilled millions of fans all day with his record-breaking kickoff return. He shows his blinding speed as he returns the ball 50 yards behind outstanding blocking. Duncan's effort ignites the Chargers, and the San Diegans battle to get back in the game. Hadel passes to Kusurik for 28 yards. Then Hadel tosses to fullback Keith Kinderman. Ernie Wright and Walt Sweeney lead Keith for another 7 yards to the 5. Now it's 4th and 5, and on the next play, Hadel tries to find Jerry Robinson on a quick out for the touchdown. But the speedster from Grambling slips on the wet turf, the ball, and the ball game go bouncing away. It's Buffalo 20, San Diego 7. The Bills are the new AFL champions as the partisan Buffalo fans go wild. Well, that's the way things went on a cold, wet day after Christmas in Buffalo, New York. Let's go back to the beginning of the season and review the events that led the San Diego Chargers to their 4th AFL Western Division Championship. Opening with 2 home games, beating Houston and losing to Boston, the Chargers go on a 3-week Eastern swing, where each contest is a crucial game in determining the division champion. The fanatical Eastern fans, knowing the importance of these games, turn out in record-breaking crowds, overflowing the stadiums to root against the San Diegans. Losing to Buffalo, then tying the New York Jets, the Chargers prepare to meet the undefeated Boston Patriots. The San Diego team is greeted by an unfriendly Boston crowd which packs Fenway Park to the rafters. The huge crowd, the Patriots and the Chargers all sense that this is a make-or-break game for both teams. John Hadel at quarterback sparks the Charger momentum with his 22-yard keeper. And look at 74, all-league tackle Ron Mix leading the way. Now Hadel connects with Lance Allworth, who makes a sensational sideline catch for 17 yards. Hadel throws again, this time over the middle to tight end Dave Kasurik. The big fellow carries the pigskin to the 3. Next up, Hadel arcs a touchdown pass to Allworth, who is barely within the end zone, and on top of a field goal, San Diego holds a 10-3 lead. Early in the third quarter, Paul Lowe runs the option. Zigging and zagging, he gets 15 yards before Bob D. and Nick Buonaconti get him. From 15 yards out, Hadel fires to Don Norton, slanting into the end zone with Dick Felt climbing all over him, making the score 16-3 Chargers. Following the Patriots score, San Diego moves to increase their lead. Lowe, trying to skirt end, is hit, breaks away. Lincoln gives him a block, and the play is good for 25 yards. Then, rolling out, Hadel passes to McKinnon, an Ivy Leaguer from Colgate, for another 22 yards. On the next play, Hadel finds Lance Allworth with a quick pass. Allworth fakes one defender out of his shoes, lunges through another to bring the score to 23-10. The charged up Chargers went on to win 26-17. The men of Coach Sid Gilman return to Balboa Stadium to take the field against the Denver Broncos. The Chargers plays later. Quarterback Jackie Lee passes to Bob Scarpetto for a Bronco TD. Bouncing right back, John Hadel climaxes a 70-yard drive with a trap play to Keith Lincoln. Great blocks by Ernie Wright, Walt Sweeney, Pat Shea, and Dave Kasurik even things up at 7-7. Mickey Finn's cannon salutes Lincoln as he comes off the field. In the second quarter, deep in Bronco territory, Hadel rolls out. Passes. Lance Allworth makes a juggling fingertip catch right in front of the referee for the score. John congratulates Allworth, and here's a close-up of the Arkansas Dandy. The Chargers lead 21-7 at halftime. In the third quarter, Hadel teams up with Dave Kasurik for 46 yards and 6 points. Dave breaks through defenders and is down just across the goal line. The conversion made the score 28-7, and the extra point team comes to the sideline. On fourth is Keith as the pair come to the bench. Only minutes left in the game. Jack McKinnon blasts through a hole made by Sam Grenison and Don Rogers and streaks 50 yards to the 1-yard line. Big Jack scored from there to make the final score San Diego 42, Denver 14. Moving to Houston, the San Diegoites are greeted by rain and mud. Fortunately, the Oilers' new dome stadium will take care of weather like this forever. The Oilers get 7 quick points. Veteran quarterback George Blanda pitches to halfback Sid Blanks. Blanks passes to Charlie Hennigan, TD. Hadel, who completed 13 passes in a row this day to set a new AFL record, swings one to Keith Lincoln. The former Washington Stater drives 15 yards before being stopped. Keeping the drive alive, John shoots for Dave Kasurik. Watch Dave's great catch as he falls across the goal to tie the score at 7-7. Now Blanda finds heavy pressure from West Texas State's Bob Petrich. His pass is almost intercepted by, yes sir, Ernie Ladd. And here comes Texas A&M rookie Ron Carpenter to blindside Blanda for a 10-yard loss. San Diego takes over now. Hadel tosses to Lincoln. Keith gives to Allworth on the reverse. And little Bambi blazes through the defense behind a crushing block by Sweeney to break the tie. Blanda moves with the draw play. Charlie Toler bowls through for 19 yards before Chuck Allen catches him from behind. The Charger defense becomes offensive to the Oilers, that is, as Earl Faison crashes into Blanda. The ball pops into the hands of USC product Hank Schmidt, who thunders 58 yards for a touchdown and a 20-7 Charger margin. Blanda retaliates, connects with the AFL's leading receiver, Charlie Hennigan. 6 more points for the Oilers. Late in the game, the suspense becomes tremendous. Chargers fighting to hold a slim 3-point lead. Blanda moving the Oilers through a wall of water. Seconds left. 4th down on the Charger 20. Rain-soaked fans stay right to the end. Blanda tries the tying field goal. It's wide, and the San Diego team swims away with a 20-17 thriller. Now back to sunny San Diego and a welcome home salute from Ozzie Wizzle with his famous marching Chargers. With the Oakland Raiders leading by a field goal, the Chargers strike back with vengeance. Lance Allworth takes a 76-yard bomb from the throwing arm of John Hadel, and San Diego goes out in front. The Raiders threaten right back. Cotton Davidson fades to pass to star receiver Art Powell. Washington State rookie Kenny Graham, on a tremendous effort, makes the big interception in the end zone. The Chargers are charging again. Hadel gets perfect protection on this pass to Big Dave on the way out. And Wisconsin's Kasuri Campbell's for 49 important yards. From there, Keith Lincoln literally explodes for the touchdown. Given blocks by Pat Shea, Walt Sweeney, Don Rogers, and Don Norton, Lincoln rips his way through and over would-be tacklers for the score. Now the Raiders try again. Dropping back to pass, Cotton Davidson overshoots his mark. Alert Charger Dick Harris picks it off for San Diego and brings the enthusiastic San Diego fans shouting to their feet with a spectacular 40-yard return. And the happy Harris gets a well-deserved breather on the bench. Just seconds left in the first half, inches to go. Earl Faison slashes through to drop Billy Cannon for a loss, stopping Oakland in their tracks. Into the second, Davidson is still in trouble. Look at this pressure. It's Petrich with Ernie Giant Cat Ladd applying the clincher. A fashion's nightmare. Still another member of the Chargers' alert secondary makes with the heroics. Cornerman Dick Westmoreland steals this Davidson pass and wheels it back 40 yards. A field goal here gave San Diego a 17-10 lead. In the 4th quarter, on a quick trap, Rogers, Sweeney, and Shea cleared the alley for Keith Lincoln to burst through and swell the Chargers' lead to 14 points. Corbin Roth puts the finishing touches on victory over the Raiders from Oakland with a beautiful 50-yard touchdown pass. Allworth out-rushes Williamson for the ball. It's a miraculous one-handed catch, climaxing a great day for Lance. Final score, San Diego 31, Oakland 17. San Diego invades Kansas City with the Western Division title hanging in the balance. 7-inch rain in a matter of hours put a damper on the crowd, but not on the game. Kansas City's Lenny Dawson, the AFL's leading passer, has a slippery exchange from center, fumbles the ball, picks it up, starts to run. Watch 300-pound Ernie Ladd catch Mr. Dawson. Several plays later, Keith Lincoln tries to skirt his right end. He ends up bottom surfing out of bounds. Adapting to the weather, former Oregon State Beaver Paul Lowe takes a pitch out and he's off and running. Ron Mix gets a block at scrimmage. And look at Walt Sweeney cave in Bobby Hunt. Boom! Lowe slips by Jerry Mays and makes it over the dam and into pay mud. After Lincoln's conversion with a 7-point lead, the Chargers surprised the Chiefs with an onside kick. Lincoln executes the kick perfectly, and Speedy Duncan, rookie from Jackson State, recovers. Hadel, quick to capitalize, spots Kasurik on a Y-up. Look at that protection. Bullseye. Chargers 14, Chiefs nothing. John Hadel, a University of Kansas product, strikes again, finding Allworth in the open. John pegs a perfect pass. Touchdown. San Diego leads by 21 points. The San Diego defense brings another quick break. Giant Ernie Ladd leans on the Chiefs center. A forced fumble. Emil Karras recovers. And it's Allworth again, this time on the reverse. Hadel to Lincoln to Lance, and off he goes. An amazing fourth touchdown for San Diego in one quarter. The Chargers win the big one, and Coach Gilman captures the rain-soaked ball. On Thanksgiving Day, it's hot dogs and Coke for the nearly 35,000 enthusiastic San Diego fans who overflow Balboa Stadium. Buffalo leads the Eastern Division, and the Chargers lead the Western Division. The fired-up fans and the teams anticipate a preview of the AFL Championship game 1 month early. Former light heavyweight champion Archie Moore joins San Diego State's Mario Mendez on the bench as the Chargers start to roll. John Hadel connects with Lance Allworth, outrunning two defenders for a 63-yard scoring play. Allworth, the Arkansas dandy, led the AFL in touchdown passes caught with 13. Hadel and Allworth team up again on a 46-yard dazzler. The elusive Allworth grabs a quick pass. Bambi cuts back, twists and scampers through a whole herd of baffled buffaloes. The Bills, trailing by 10, try to get back. But Earl Payson storms through to throw Jack Kemp for a 12-yard loss. Oh, that must have hurt. With Buffalo leading after two quick scores, Hadel hits ex-Iowa Hawkeye Don Norton, who snags the ball for the score. Darryl LaMonica now in for the Bills, who trail 17-14, gets a rousing welcome from Chargers George Gross and Earl Payson, last but not least, Ernie Ladd. On the first play of the fourth quarter, Hadel pitches to Keith Lincoln on the run pass. Lincoln spots an all-alone Lance Allworth, and whammo, 55 yards, San Diego goes ahead, 24-14. With the day getting darker, the stadium lights are turned on as Frank Bunkum, with a great individual effort, breaks through two Bill blockers to haul down LaMonica for a loss. Defense again. Watch this tremendous goal line stand by an inspired San Diego defense. Chuck Allen makes the stop. Allen again. The appreciative San Diego fans give a standing ovation of approval as the defensive team leaves the field. But the Bills bounce right back to the goal line. Kenny Graham stops Gilchrist and drives him back. The Chargers are holding again. Next, LaMonica gets a big push from Gilchrist and dives over. A two-point conversion ties their score at 24 each. Then, with only 3 seconds left, soccer-style place kicker Pete Gogolak kicks a 33-yard field goal, and San Diego loses 27-24 heartbreaker. So the Chargers need a victory over the New York Jets to clinch the Western Division title. And with San Diego in all its splendor, the stage is set. Quarterback Hadel quickly gets San Diego into pay dirt in the first period with his touchdown strike to Don Norton, running a quick out. Now, John drops off. Throws a screen pass to Lincoln. Rogers and Kasurik lead the way. Don Norton gets a key block here. Lincoln scampers 40 yards. Then he kicked a field goal. In the second quarter, San Diego's own Pat Shea opens a big hole for the hard-running Paul Lowe. Hadel follows up with this pass to tight end Jack McKinnon. A great catch by Jack, and he stopped just short of the goal line. Scoring from there, San Diego assumes a 17-0 lead. Chuck Allen halts a jet threat by intercepting a pass. And the former Washington Husky shows he knows what to do when he gets his hands on the pigskin by returning it 33 yards. After a 25-yard pass to Kasurik, Hadel gets a touchdown on this flare pass to Lincoln with only 14 seconds left in the half. Now watch this effort by San Diego's Frank Bunkum. He stops the AFL's Rookie of the Year, Matt Snell, cold. Dick Westmoreland lends an assist. Now with Ladd Carpenter and Allen charging in, Earl Faison makes a leaping spear of a jet pass and heads for pay dirt. Earl, along with a San Diego convoy, sails in to make it 31-3 Chargers. Coach Gilman and ball boy Bobby Hood congratulate Earl on the sideline. Sid Gilman and Tobin Road view the Polaroid shot from the press box. Now let's watch this strategy. Road fakes a running play and throws to Lance Allworth, who is all alone. All in all, the play covers 85 yards, and San Diego trims the Jets 38-3. The Chargers climax the season by sewing up their fourth Western Division title in 5 years. One of the two highlights of the season was Tobin Road Day. Here's the 15-year veteran with his lovely wife, Betsy. Charger President Baron Hilton salutes Tobin, showing his appreciation. Earl Faison does the same on behalf of his teammates. AFL Commissioner Joe Foss, Councilman Ivor D. Kirby, Supervisor Bob Dent, Charger owners John Mabey, George Pernicano expressed their thanks. Now for a farewell tour of Balboa Stadium. And it's not goodbye, Tobin, just so long. Well, the season is over for the players, but just beginning for the coaches and the staff. Here's head coach Sid Gilman, along with coaches Tom Bass and Joe Madro. They're engineering the offensive strategy. Coaches Walt Hackett, Chuck Knoll plan the defense for the coming season. Business manager John Goff, talent scout Al Locusel are very pleased with the new crop of fine rookies. You know, I really get excited thinking about the future of Major League sports in San Diego. Our own Chargers, a hockey team on the way, Major League Baseball. The mayor and city council, moving ahead rapidly, have appointed architects to complete a study for the site and type of a multi-purpose stadium. And the plan is to have the stadium completed for the Chargers' 1967 season. In the meantime, we have another great season of football to look forward to in San Diego. Rookie stars such as Steve Tensey from Florida State, Steve DeLong from Tennessee, Rick Redmond of Washington, Jim Allison and John Ferris of San Diego State, as well as Howard Kindig from Los Angeles State, will add even more punch to what is already the most thrilling team in professional football. The excitement and the action should be tremendous. So see the San Diego Chargers and see spectacular professional football at its best. And remember, things do go better with Coke.